The fall of Lydia begins. With the fall of the Median Empire, the political balance of the ancient Near East changed forever. A new power had emerged, the Persians. The newly crowned king, Cyrus II, known to history as Cyrus the Great, had no intention of merely defending the lands he had inherited. His ambition was far greater. He dreamed of building an empire unlike any the world had ever seen. But the rapid rise of Persia did not go unnoticed. Neighboring kingdoms watched the growing power of Cyrus with increasing concern. Among them, none paid closer attention than the kingdom of Lydia, which ruled western Anatolia. Lydia was one of the wealthiest and most powerful kingdoms of its age. Its prosperity came from abundant gold mines, flourishing trade routes, and a highly developed economy. At the center of this wealth stood its legendary ruler, King Croesus, whose immense fortune became famous throughout the ancient world. Croesus believed it was only a matter of time before the Persians expanded westward into Anatolia. Rather than waiting for the inevitable invasion, he decided to strike first. To strengthen his position, Croesus sought alliances with Babylon, Egypt, and several Greek city-states. He hoped that if Persia attacked, these powerful allies would come to Lydia's aid. In 547 BC, the Lydian army marched into Cappadocia, crossing into territory controlled by the Persians. To Cyrus, this was nothing less than an open declaration of war. As soon as news reached him through his messengers, Cyrus wasted no time. He gathered his army and marched west toward Anatolia. The two armies finally met near the city of Pteria. A fierce battle erupted. For hours, neither side was able to gain a decisive advantage. The fighting was brutal, and both armies suffered heavy losses. As winter approached, King Croesus believed the campaign had reached a natural pause. Confident that Cyrus would suspend military operations until spring, as most rulers traditionally did, Croesus withdrew his forces and returned to his capital at Sardis, intending to wait for reinforcements from his allies. It seemed like the sensible decision. But Cyrus had no intention of following tradition. Unlike most kings of his time, he understood that hesitation could be more dangerous than battle itself. Instead of ending the campaign for the winter, he made a bold and unexpected decision. He ordered his army to continue the pursuit without stopping. He would give his enemy no opportunity to recover. The sudden advance caught Croesus completely by surprise. What happened next would change the course of history forever. The Battle of Thymbra and the fall of Lydia. Most rulers of the ancient world would have halted their campaigns as winter approached. It was the practical choice. Armies needed time to rest, resupply, and prepare for the next season of war. But Cyrus thought differently. He knew that every passing day gave Croesus another chance to rebuild his army and await reinforcements from Babylon, Egypt, and the Greek city-states. He refused to let that happen. Without pausing for the winter, the Persian army continued its relentless march toward the Lydian capital. The speed of Cyrus's advance shocked King Croesus. He had expected months to prepare. Instead, the Persian army appeared at his doorstep. Realizing that retreat was no longer an option, Croesus quickly assembled his forces outside Sardis, on the plain of Thymbra. There, one of the most decisive battles of the ancient world was about to begin. Although the Lydians possessed one of the finest cavalry forces of their time, Cyrus understood that victory would not come through numbers alone. He believed that strategy could defeat even the strongest army. According to ancient historians, Cyrus learned that Lydian horses were terrified of camels. Taking advantage of this unusual weakness, he devised an ingenious plan. The Persian army unloaded the baggage camels that had carried supplies throughout the campaign. Instead of keeping them behind the lines, Cyrus ordered them to the very front of his formation. The camel drivers mounted the animals and advanced toward the enemy. As the Lydian cavalry charged across the battlefield, their horses suddenly caught the scent and sight of the camels. The animals panicked. Many reared up in fear. Others refused to move forward. Some turned and fled. Within moments, Lydia's greatest military advantage had disappeared. Its once disciplined cavalry fell into complete disorder. Cyrus immediately recognized the opportunity. He ordered a full assault. Persian infantry surged forward, while archers unleashed wave after wave of arrows. The confused Lydian cavalry could no longer protect the army's flanks. The battle quickly turned in Persia's favor. Despite fighting with great determination, Croesus could not stop the Persian advance. His forces were overwhelmed. Realizing the battle was lost, the Lydian king withdrew behind the mighty walls of Sardis, believing